The pizza? The GCJ?
Having the GCJ. First
F1
bite.
Long Beach.
I'm gonna tell people that there's a secret menu here and to order the GCJ.
I spent the whole drive down here building a speech to convince you to run again. Is the trip just to visit donors, or is there something brewing? Something cool brewing?
So this is where Ray Charles' neighborhood was. When I walk out that door blind and alone. Man, I felt that shit, boy. I was like, that's motherfucking right, Ray. Shit. She don't know. How you know why? You know what? I understand why I don't know good quarterbacks come from California. Where the fuck you was gonna throw the ball? That's Erwin. He makes all the videos y'all see, but you never see him.
Shea butter. Smell.
It smell good, girl.
That's nice. That is nice.
Smell good, girl.
Good living. Good living. Yeah.
Sarah.
Yes.
Wait. Say hello to the people. Tell them where we are.
We are in the heart of Leimert Park in the Crenshaw district, having a beautiful day with my Louisiana family, working on the new progressive sound. So I'm glad you guys are here. Welcome.
Yep. Fair, tell them where you gonna buy you some property at.
I'm gonna buy me a Cracker Barrel porch in Baton Rouge.
You heard
for $27.
You heard it. Investing and growing in the South and making sure that we get the type of communities that we want to see happen. 55% of black folks already live in the Deep South. If I can get my cousins in LA to come on and buy you some property, sell your $900,000 house in California, sell your $1 million house in New York, sell your $700,000 Chicago house, and come buy you a full four bedroom, 3 bathroom, $300,000 house in Louisiana, right? And help us with a yard, right? With acres of property, and come and help us build a progressive South, a new black South. We can do that together. See the team? We out here. Erwin, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? We out here. Out here, California, dreaming and stuff. And you see, we wear uniforms wherever we go. You know. Can't do nothing but a two-step now.
So this is one of our only black bookstores that we've been fighting to keep open, of course. Of course, when Amazon and all the Barnes and Nobles and all of those people came, it was a struggle, but people in the neighborhood try to do their best to support. But this whole entire area has been a struggle to keep it thriving.
Most of these black?
Yep. This one strip has seen so much struggle and challenge. Of course, starting with the 92 riots, trying to rebuild all around, that was a struggle, trying to get people to come back. Then you had the mortgage industry meltdown, that was another economic collapse. So this area has always been in fight or flight mode. So whenever they have anything to support, we just always try to do our best to come down. So when Tony moved in with an entire vegan restaurant, we was like, we gotta make sure we do our thing, even though I'm a carnivore.
Me too. But I eat the veggies.
Exactly.
What is this they're building right here?
Probably some very expensive apartments that we can't afford.
Got it.
So what's happening, I don't know if you guys know, this is a lot of construction on Crenshaw, literally on Crenshaw Boulevard. They're building a train that's gonna go under and up. And so this will be one of the major stops. And so what's happening is we know that gentrification is just the plan. So these apartments, there's more apartments, they're all gonna be probably in a price range that most people can't afford.
What's the price range?
I would say for a 2-bedroom, it'll probably be over $2,000. Yeah. So there's going to be a train stop, and we know when they start building transit and making it walking friendly that typically it's a different population that comes in. And this is things that we've been asking for a very long time. But with that is going to come a real challenge to keep this in terms of the black businesses that are here. Tony, how are you? Good to see you.
Hello, how are you?
Gary Tony.
Chambers.
Tony Jolly.
Good to meet you, brother.
Likewise. Welcome.
So, Tony, I was just telling Gary how amazing it is to have a vegan restaurant in the heart of Leimert Park, and just the struggles that we've been through with keeping commerce vibrant on this strip. So I've had to bring Gary here on his trip so that he can experience it. I'm happy to see people are starting to trickle back in and feel a little more comfortable.
Yeah. You know, I think over the last month, people have been coming back out. You know, they kind of organized on Sundays to be an African marketplace, African drum circle. They block off the street. And so, like over the last month, people have been coming out, and, you know, stretching out, and trying to get back to the swing of things. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been here?
3 years in April 21st. You know, so I'm originally from DC. And we came out here. I'm in the coffee business overall. So I lived in Ethiopia. I worked with coffee farmers. I imported. And I came here to roast coffee, but I saw a bigger need. Nobody wanted my specialty beans. They were hungry. And they wanted, and there's a food desert, so they wanted healthier food options. So we just pivoted. And we went straight into the vegan world. I'm not vegan, but you know, I realized 1 out of every 5 was vegan around here. So we had to give the people what they wanted, right? And it became a community center, healthy food option space.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you know.
The amount of cars on the road, right, and the speed in which they are traveling, it is a wonder. You know, we don't have interstates this tall in Louisiana. Like, there's nothing like this in Louisiana. Nothing.
Well, I will say this, before the pandemic, I would give myself an hour to go anywhere. Even if it's technically 20 minutes away, I'm going to give myself an hour because you just never know.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know.
My daughter-in-law asked me to get a picture of you. She said nothing about her husband.
Okay.
At all. She did.
Let's do it.
So I guess maybe she wants to.
Let's do it.
Should I get in here? I don't even know.
She didn't say, but I'm going to do it.
I don't know how she goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Help my memory.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Oh, that's good. Ooh, silky.
Got to show the black off.
Ooh. Thank you very much. I'm going to sit it right here now.
I just feel good, don't it? I just feel good.
So, that's you, what's the big Fred
Big Freedom?
Freedom.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good to meet you, brother. What's your name?
My name is Ram.
Good to meet you, brother.
Ram, brother. Hey, man, you know, we're trying to maintain the culture here at Leimert, man. And, you know, they're trying to push out the vendors and all of that. What exactly would you do so that we could help to maintain an authenticity?
Who's the city council member? Who's the city council member?
I believe Mark Ridley Thomas, no? That's right, yeah.
I would have a deep conversation with my city council member about what that looks like, and making sure that they put the protections in that are necessary. One of the things that we could do is called community benefits agreements. So whenever anybody wants to develop something like this, there has to be a community benefit before you can even develop the property. But the community has to organize and create those types of agreements. That way when you come in, there's some type of permit or something that you have to do to navigate. Does it meet these thresholds of what the community wants to see? Is it, whether that's affordable housing, whether that is space for black-owned businesses to be a participant in the economic growth that's happening. All of those things are at your purview if you create a community benefits agreement because you decide what that looks like.
Crenshaw High School up the street, and I'm here ever since. I'm formerly incarcerated. I did like 15 years. When I came home, I decided to open up a business to teach these young people who I met so many times who didn't have role models, didn't have the know-how. I said, my give back is going to be something like this. I didn't know it was going to be this big, but I'm just moving in the same path as the universe, and it's happening.
That's it, man. That's it.
But come on inside, baby. I'll show you. So inside this place, we have over 51 different black designers from all over the United States. Wow. And so this is a co-op. So each one of them have to come in and do some type of activation from time to time.
And so all these designers are black.
Every last one of them is black.
Wow.
Yes. Like, for instance, we are unapologetically black. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
We go and we show exactly why the system is the way it is, why we expect them to change when it's systematic. Police in the police department, I mean, KKK in the police department, has changed. I love it.
Ain't no need to tell lies about it.
You know, they're learning different mediums of art. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know when you're going to spark something.
That's
you know what
dope.
I'm saying? We build the next architect, the next, you know, you never know.
My daughter's really into art.
Yeah.
I've never seen you with that before. Not even trying on.
Better go have on a horse.
That
Neck.
one.
Them finger in that neck.
Put that on that name, huh?
Yeah, it's over there on that neck.
That one what?
Yeah, it don't sit on your head. The problem is that it sits on your head.
Yeah, it's not big enough. My head big, bro. Got a big head, bro.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you giving us the tour, man.
Oh, man, no
and
doubt,
we'll be
no
back.
doubt.
I appreciate it, man.
All right,
Thank
no
you.
doubt.
The black of these.
I like them. I'm partial myself to golds and browns. So y'all call me. You know, they call me Earth Tone Joan.
Earth Tone Joan.
That's her name. Because all I wear is brown.
Earth Tone Joan. I fuck with it.